Go on holiday.
Right, I'm not making no random noises this time. Literally, it came up after I finished a podcast on my phone while I was driving, and all I heard, what the fuck? And I was like, and it cut to the podcast like, you fucking dick. Turned it straight off. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not going to be a listener here.
Hi, welcome to OverRHeads. I'm Ash. I'm joined by Josh and Jed. They're about to kill each other. They're about to start it.
No. We're about to start it because Jed's.
He hates vegetarians. Get him.
Don't start. Don't fucking start. This is why I want to start.
Oh, this is going to be a doozer.
Yes. Obviously yesterday was the data slate.
Yes.
We had the points increases. We had the points decreases. We had the rules changes. Thoughts. Who wants to start? Thoughts.
What thoughts on points or
just
overall?
The core rule changes are fantastic.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with the core rule changes.
The towering one makes sense.
Towering fixes it.
Titanic on Overwatch.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
You need line of sight for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Nice change. Yeah. Even though it does detriment my artillery Overwatching. But
the free strat change.
Yeah, the free strat and modifying.
That used to really irritate me in games where there was like so many free CPs like going.
But it's not even that. It's like when you were Vect, when you can only Vex certain stratagems now.
Yeah. The battle shock change.
Once per game.
That should help.
That's how it used to be in 9th, which is probably a good thing.
And now they just need to make it permanent until you pass it again, and I'll be happy.
No, that's too much for core change.
Well, you have to test for
mortal wounds.
Mortal wounds, devastating wounds.
That's a good change.
Yeah, that's a good change.
Not being mortal wounds anymore.
Custode players.
A harpoon can't one-shot 4 crisis suits now.
No, that was always my gripe with devastating wounds. It just turned it over just to spill in everywhere. Whereas I think devastating wounds should have always been no save against it, and that's it.
You get your feel no pain, that's it.
Yeah, no invulnerable.
No save.
No arm. 9 times out of 10 there was no armor save with them anyway.
Yeah. But I always felt like, with mortal wounds, I feel like a mortal wound, it's called mortal wound, you should get no feel no pain against it at all.
Yeah, we need something.
If you got it,
just to feel bad.
Yeah, if you got it, you're gonna take it, you're gonna use it. But I always feel like it's called mortal wounds. So,
but I feel no pain.
But
take your mortal wounds. And
I'm gonna use feel no pain if I got it.
Yeah,
because you're gonna use it.
Feel no pain's good, but
what else is there?
Feel no pain.
So you no, Jed, no.
Feel no pain.
No.
The indirect.
No changes.
There were no changes.
No changes. So the only thing you say was devastating wounds, CP changes for ignoring and increasing for stratagems.
Yeah, you can
only on a set stratagems.
Battle tactics.
Yeah, which is big.
Yeah.
Terrain change.
Yeah, towering terrain changes. You got to be touching in to shoot through it,
which makes sense.
Which is better.
Was there one more? I can't remember.
It was insane bravery. And that was it.
I think, yeah. Probably is one we're missing. Can't remember.
No, that sounds about right.
I think there were. But yeah, that's the obviously core, the main changes to the core.
To be fair, I think they're just good quality of life changes. It's just going to make
They make sense.
They make sense.
They do make sense.
No, Overwatch.
Now everyone has to know what their actual stratagems are now, which I find quite hilarious. It's like, which one's deploy?
Yeah, which one's a battle tactic one, which one's stuff like this.
Yeah, it says on all of them, so it's
it's easy to look at, but it's just...
I mean, that's one thing you got to watch out for at tournaments, though, because people have not took the time to actually learn which ones they are.
Yeah, but then just go into the app, because it won't tell you what the stratagem does if you don't own the codex. But it'll tell you what, if you say what stratagem called, then you'll know if it's a battle tactics one.
Yeah.
Or not. But... yeah, it's good. It's good changes. I'm happy with it. I think it's what the game needed. It kills the two biggest offenders in my eyes: devastating wounds and towering. Towering's still good, and it makes Knights work. Anything with towering work because
towering, Knight's base is generally big anyway, so it's going to be touching terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's hard. Like, even with my war dogs, it's hard to get them all behind. They're going to have to tow into it at some point
Yeah.
because they want that little bit of extra room to get across it anyway. So
It is a nerf, but I say the Tyranid is generally big bases, so it's not too hard to touch.
Yeah, it's the nice middle ground.
Yeah.
It's not like
So-
if you made it like everyone else is having to be wholly within terrain feature.
So they've ruled it where like you're behind it now, you just can't shoot through it
unless you're touching in.
unless you're
You've got to
touching
be
it.
within, not wholly within.
So can Tyranids still shoot just over it?
No, you've got to be touching it to shoot over it.
Okay, so block.
So
behind.
say
so
that-
they're infinitely high now, technically.
There always was.
Oh,
Infinitely high.
oh, but
But
Tyranid.
basically, Tyranid ignored the whole terrain feature. But normally you have to be wholly within to shoot through it. But now Knights and Tyranid models can just touch on like that.
Then they can
And
shoot
then they
through
can
it.
shoot
So you
through
know,
it.
like monsters or a knife on a building.
Yeah.
There's spaces like that.
Yeah. It's a lot better because now you can't sit at the back and shoot your opponent's deployment zone.
Yeah.
You've got to be terrain actually means something now for Tyranid.
You got to get,
But then,
get in.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Not
yeah,
sit at the
that's-
back and shoot like some people.
you got to do what you got to do. It's not my fault.
Technically, it is.
Technically it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, points before we get to the main
Yeah.
data slate thing. Points.
No, because you've got all the faction rule changes as well, ain't you? Before points.
Oh yeah.
Addressing the elephant in the room, Custodes.
Custodians. Well, that's why I
Sorry,
started.
I'm sorry, I can't say it without smiling.
I'm laughing.
Sorry, Bran.
Sorry, Brad.
Not
Brad,
sorry.
It's
Bastard.
fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
Custodes.
The bricks,
Fuck
the
Custodes.
bricks are dead.
Yay.
Long live the small squad. Small squad gang.
Let's follow on the
Trajan
board.
now can't give what a 500 point unit a Tilpin Vorm.
It was nice, but I think that it was just too oppressive, the squad size.
Yeah, it
You can still do that.
Yeah, it literally just walked in the middle and you spent most of the game trying to kill it.
As I said to Jed earlier, it says I'd rather deal with 5 men and then 10 men.
Yeah.
It's like,
Five's
they're still going to hit like a fucking ton of bricks.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
still, but I'd rather deal with 5.
He'd
than
probably
fucking 10.
play the mission better for him.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be as durable because you can't get all them buffs on him all the time.
Yeah.
Especially now
That's
with
what
the.
I think now.
No, yeah. I think the thing that's going to hurt them the most is the free strats.
Yeah. Yeah,
As well.
it was every turn, weren't it?
Yeah.
As soon as they
multiple
got
times.
it, multiple times, it was like, right, cool, I'm doing this, I'll go and you go,
Yeah. Which, yeah, fair, but it's a decent change for him. It's going to bring
Yeah.
them down, but it's
Yeah.
not going to kill them too much.
They're not a top army no more.
They're
I
still
think
top
that-
off.
I
No,
feel
they're
like
still
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
but they're not. I don't think they're top.
I think they'll drop. Well, what's their rate at the minute? Do we know?
It was top 50s. It wasn't.
I don't think it'll bring them below 50.
It wasn't peaking over the 55. So,
I don't think it'll bring them below.
but the problem
50.
was if they didn't get touched, they'd have been up there. So they've done it in like
they've done it to try to bring them
hindsight.
top armies up.
Yeah.
Next,
That's Custodes. So we just get rid of fucking Eldar. So let's do it.
yeah.
They've
well,
not done enough.
no.
They've done.
They've
good
done a lot of
changes.
good
They've done a lot.
They've done a lot, but I feel like they've missed something. The army rule.
Yeah.
I still think it should be you re-roll rather a hit or a wound
Yeah, it's
for
still,
each unit, not
you've
both.
still got the same. Oh no, Imperial Knights have still got a hit and a wound roll, isn't there? Or was it a hit more?
No,
than
that's
wound?
one unit does that. One
Yeah.
knight does that. That's it. Not the whole armor.
No,
One unit doing it. You're like, yeah,
it's
fair.
a good rule. I don't think the problem's the rule. It's just a very good rule. It's not. It's one re-roll.
It's just the players, really, ain't it?
But the main problem with Eldari was the devastating wounds and the
Yeah.
towering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is their fears, but
There is depth to the index, so no matter what you did,
as
Yeah,
I
it's
said
still
fair.
before-
very good.
Yeah, as I said
They
before,
had so many good data sheets in the
Yeah.
armor. So
Yeah.
now instead of the knights, it's going to be 5 prisms.
I don't know. I think people are still going to run a knight.
I don't know.
Possibly.
I think
Still-
towering puts a nail in it with the points.
You ain't going to see two right.
You won't
knights
see
no more.
two. You might see
That's
one.
what I
But
still think you see one, but the 5 prisms, like yeah.
the meta list, there'll be no.
What they're going to do, they're going to literally
Everyone's-
hide 2 at the back, have one fly up, get line of sight on something big like a knight or something, and just go, yeah, just poof, done.
Yeah, they're not fantastic though. They're good, but they're not fantastic. They're not Wraith Knight.
No, they're not Wraith Knight.
Like a former Wraith Knight.
Since everyone's ordering the fucking warp spiders now. How many boxes you ordered, Ben? 4? 3, 4?
They don't know that scary.
No, they are good. They're very good. I wouldn't slouch on them. Trust me. You'll be alright.
I'll be fine.
Most
I'm like, yeah, fucking woo me on 6s, you little bitch.
No,
cover me in your dirty webs.
The biggest change, other than the core changes for Eldar, Phantasm getting changed to infantry only.
Yeah.
Massive.
It's still going to be annoying, like half their army is still going to be able to do it.
Yeah, but you're not having it on the big stuff, what matters.
Yeah, so like the Avatar Arcane, like in my game when I played against them, I went up to the Avatar Arcane and I'm gone, I know he's going to move back, but if I don't move forward, he's going to come hit me anyway. And then it made, luckily, because I managed to get so close to him, it still made an eligible charge, but it was 11, which I made.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and then did like 2 wounds to it. I was like,
yeah. No, but that's a good change. Obviously, towering change knocks the.
I still think Eldar.
They're not bad.
They're not bad at all.
They are good, but I don't think that it's a guaranteed top of the meta for them now.
Without seeing, obviously,
I think this is going to separate the good players to the meta chasers.
It's the same thing.
No. Well,
I know what he means. It means the experienced players.
The experienced players who know how to play it, they will shine a lot more than the ones I've only just picked up.
Not pick up to win. It's not.
Yeah.
The ones who have literally just gone out and brought an army.
Yeah.
Just to play on, just to win.
It's not an autopilot army anymore. It requires more finesse, which is what Eldar should be in my eyes.
Yeah, I feel like it should be a technical army to use.
Yeah. The best players bring out the best in the army. I think that's how all armies should be.
Yeah.
Which at the minute a few are not. Well, were.
But yeah. I know it's too early to say, but I still think they're going to be good.
Yeah, they'll be good. In the right hands, they'll be good, but I don't think they'll be as prevalent. And I think the meta is going to broaden out a bit.
I don't think we're going to be seeing 6 Eldari players in the top tournaments no more.
No, you might see two still.
Yeah, well, you ain't going to be the top 10 ain't going to be filled with Eldari. Which is nice because that was going to be fucking boring.
Yeah. It's just you need to see how some of these improved factions stack up against them now.
Yeah.
Which is going to be interesting.
But yeah, that's Eldari.
We'll do the top and then we'll go over there.
Yeah, so
Genestealer course.
Genestealer course have been absolutely nerfed into the ground.
Which
there's no easy way to put this. But yeah,
I still think they're playable, but
they're not as forgiving.
Yeah,
like with the changes with the Blitz before. Now,
they've still got the damage output.
Yeah, but it's the back.
Back output now.
The battle line units used to come back on automatically. Now it's a roll. A 3+ to a 5+ roll, depending on if
you might have to play them a bit more cagely now because you're like, okay, I'm not guaranteed to get this unit back.
Yeah.
Thing is, Genestealer Corps, one of them armies, you've always had to play smart with them. So it works because they've always been that. You always have to be smart with them. You always have to pick your right moves and stuff like that. Plan because lore-wise, it's sneak anyway. Yeah. So it works. On the table, we've got to be sneaky and stuff like that. So, well said, Nerf, Jed. Points.
It's just spending points. It's just starting points mainly. Other than that's the 3 top ones. Our Necrons haven't been touched, unfortunately. And
Necrons had a points increase.
In points, but nothing. Data slate wise.
Animation that got touched, didn't it?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Just points changes and Necrons.
Well, I think the rule where they can use a stratagem free.
That's just the rule change.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's stopped them from literally constantly bringing things back.
Yeah. Nothing specific to the
I think the Lich Guard went up a few points.
Yeah, but we'll get onto that when we come to the points on that.
Knights then.
Knights.
Imperial Knights.
Not a great change. They could be mainly affected by the towering. And some of the devastating wound changes on some of the knights.
Their bondsman ability now only affects the armiger, not the armiger and the knight who provides it.
That's fine.
Which is quite is a lot better, a lot more manageable to deal with.
A couple of CP changes to the strats. Looks like to go change to 2 CP. I'm imagining that's all from 1. And then the Thunderstorm's been changed to Epic Deeds. But I've not played into Imperial Knights yet.
No.
So I couldn't tell you what.
I've only played once.
I'll keep my eye on them, but
yeah, I think the other big change nerf wise is there's Desolation Marines down to a 5-man squad.
Yeah, not gonna be a
big change. Takes all of the efficiencies out of that big 10-man with your characters in it. Same nerf as Custodes really.
Yeah, just thin them down.
Yeah.
It's what it needs. So that's
instead of bringing 30, you can bring 15.
I think that's happening to Space Marines.
Yeah.
Literally just that.
This is some Deathwatch stuff as well.
Yeah, well,
just clarifying on what bolt weapons are. So basically all the bolt weapons, and they've listed all the bolt weapons and that.
You know what makes me laugh with them kind of things? You know, all the players who actually played them just agree that only use it on a last cannon when you really need it. Otherwise, don't, because they're going to eventually tell us that we can't use it on last cannons because it doesn't make sense. So you go, well, yeah.
So we're done.
I think that's
we're done Knights, we're done Custodes, Juicy Cults, Space Marines.
And there was a nerf to the Extraction Squad.
Oh yeah,
it's a 10-man squad now instead of a 5-man, which is fine. Nothing
Chaos Knights.
Nothing. It's just just tower and stuff and that, and point changes. But buffs wise, add Mech. Drukhari's got an extra +1 to the save and +1 to the vulnerable save, so it's 4+, 5++ now.
Still not enough though for Mech.
They've gone down in points as well.
And then that's the Rangers and the Vanguard detachment. The Rangers data sheet and the Vanguard data sheets, both the same, which is nice. Deathgaurd, probably not enough for AdMech, but it's everything helps.
Yeah, well they're getting a new codex hopefully soon, ain't they, this winter? So
yeah, they
might be saving it more for that.
It'll be starting next year, January I reckon, or February, depends on if Necrons go first or not.
Deathgaurd are very interesting now.
Yeah, they've had a couple of extra sickness rules they can pick from. Some of them are quite tasty.
Yeah, so they can. So it's whenever you're in contagion range, which I think is if an objective they control.
Yeah.
Or if you get shot by a hellbrute.
Yeah, and then there's
if you're near them
as well from said things.
So the simple one is what is it? Your OC brings your OC down by 1 to a minimum of 1, which is cute. Might come in handy because they get choosing per turn, don't they?
Reduce your weapon skill and ballistic skill by 1.
Yeah,
it's a BS change, not a hit. So
you can stack that with something like Mortarian who's
double
minus
down.
1. So you could be giving things -2.
The one I like the most is worsening your safe characteristics by 1,
which is horrid. That is horrid.
Right, yeah.
I would say it's something that's not going to matter to you, but like Guardsman, 6-up save.
Well, yeah.
It's every little help. So it's not a massive, brilliant change, I don't think, but it's useful.
It's a little one of them.
It's useful. It's a nice change.
It's one of them kind of pesky changes.
Yeah,
it's a little.
It's nice.
It's not massive. It's a bit.
I think it's definitely going to help them. I think it's definitely going to bring them up a little bit.
Grayknights have had one of the stratagems changed to strategic ploy.
Probably so they can't spam it, I guess.
Yeah, it's just so you can't get the free one.
Yeah,
he's probably gone from battle tactics to strategic ploy. Slight nerf then, if that. But it's probably just to stop them from being stupid. And Votann.
Oh, very
still shit.
No,
it's still shit.
Don't know. They can give it.
I've been told to slap Josh if he says it's good.
So judgment tokens now. It's 4 units they get to pick.
Yeah, at the start you go to 4 units.
4 units. So judgment token give you +1 to hit.
+1 to hit, +1 to wound against that unit for the rest of the game.
For the whole game.
Yeah, which is nice.
Which is great if you're running like lots of monsters.
Yeah, it's not the best rule, but it's not a bad rule.
No.
There's worse.
There's worse, but there's still.
I'd love +1 to hit and +1 to wound against a unit for the whole game.
Same.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's still, army-wise, they're still shit.
That's because they haven't got many Dataslates.
They're still...
Yeah, they're still a new army, ain't they?
Yeah, that's the thing. But that rule itself's nice. It's like you're starting on round 3 with them instead of... So you've got at least something to start up on that. And probably by the end of the game you might have 8 units if they're not dead. But yeah, it's a nice change.
Yeah,
that's it for the Dataslate.
Yeah, some of them not much really.
Didn't Sisters get a change or anything like that?
Nothing like that. Sisters didn't get touched. Chaos, Guard didn't get touched. There's a lot of them. A lot of the middle range what didn't
get touched.
But everything got changed on the
points front. Yeah, points front.
That's who wants to go. Jed,
I've got a list of them, but they're not in order.
Go on.
Chaos Knights, Brigands went up 10 points, which I was expecting. You know, at the end of the day, they are a very good platform for shooting. I was a bit. I'm not surprised, but all the ones with combat and shooting all went up 15 points. Got 15 or 10 points, and then. The only one I was a bit shocked about was the double autocannon one. That went up 15 points, and I was like, it doesn't get used anyway.
Yeah, but they need.
But I was like, I guess they're just keeping them all 150 points upwards now. Apart from the carnivores that went down 20 points.
Yeah.
And I tell you now, when they touch things, they tend to kill things, unless it's a tough thing they're going into. And they're super quick.
I want to know I've always dealt with it first.
Yeah, unless you kill it before it kills you.
Yeah, because I know what I can do, so I was like, yep, that's going to die.
Yeah.
But so you've literally lost, in your 14 war dogs, you've lost 2.
Well, I was running 13 of them and I lost 1.
So yeah.
So it hasn't affected me too
Probably
much.
not enough.
And they probably got a little bit of a buff from the Battle Shock change as well, because they cause it everywhere.
Yeah. I think Battle Shock's going to be a bit more prevalent now. Now the fact you've got to pick and choose when to use that insane bravery. If you do fail, which is
it's coming like handy a couple of times where like I think I was playing Brant and his big massive blob of guard, custodian guard in the middle.
Former big blob.
Former big blob. I think they failed Battle Shock straight away, and he was like, I'm going to spend the CP to do it, and I was like, I think it was
Did they make it for free as well, just to really rub it in face?
I can't remember.
Probably did.
I think it was turn 3, and my army rule would have kicked in, so my whole army would have been +1 to wound them, and they would have all been -1 to hit me.
Like Votann turn 1, but they're shit in the ash.
Yeah.
I don't think they're shit.
I reckon they're a sleeper. I think they'll surprise people.
If they are,
them bikes are a good data sheet, and if someone rocks up with like 20 of them bikes and goes, right, they can get up to what they want to target, I'm going to choose that
they're all still too slow.
Slow?
The Votann, yeah.
Not that slow.
Not that slow. Like the troops are, the foot troops are slow as fuck. But
transport's full.
Yeah.
Just blow a transport.
Just give them 6 better.
No. With how many Norns you possessed? None at the time of recording.
I'm like,
Look, I have an army of Nid players that are pissed off about the shipment error, so don't fucking piss us off.
Can you hear that?
Fucking
the sound of 1,000 Nid players crying in unison.
Oh god.
The bliss.
Oh god, fucking cunts.
That's what happens when you win the battle of.
I wonder what a lake of.
There wouldn't have been a fucking shipment error if fucking Space Marines won, would there?
There we go.
Here we go.
Shipment fucking.
I've left all the salt at home.
More like fucking Space Marines didn't win, so they're throwing a fucking fit.
You know what? I bet it was one salty player who was at the warehouse and went, do you know what, if I turn this to an 8, it's going to take an extra 8 weeks.
Don't say that.
Fucking it was. It probably was.
Look at him, he's getting teary now, look.
Pissed off. I want my fucking new Nids. I want to get them built.
It's alright, you'll have
fucking
them.
LGT's round the corner.
You'll have them by the end of the month.
Fucking too late by then. But anyway, As I was saying. So,
But yeah.
Chaos Knights, Votann.
We're doing points,
I've got the list of the points. If you want me to run through them all.
Nah, fuck that.
No, should we do our own armies? We should know our own armies.
I won't go into detail, I'll just go over all decrease, increase. So
Don't always have to listen to your voice and it'll sound like fucking countdown.
No, it won't.
It's like,
look how antsy he is now. He's mentioned the NID's not coming.
yeah, he's like, don't want to do anything now. So Sisters have had an overall decrease.
Yeah, 15
that's
points
what they needed. So then we've got Necrons increase in places, decrease in other places. I think that this might be one to go through because Necrons being where they are.
well, you know Lichguard have had
So
increase.
what's gone up? Doomstalkers, Cryptothors, Doomsday, Hexmark's gone up. Locust Heavy Destroyers have gone up. Lichguard have gone up 20 and 40 points with the unit. Monolith has gone down. Transcendent Catan's gone up. Thank fuck that's gone up. That's fucking horrendous. But then Warriors have gone down. Praetorians have gone down. Silent King's gone down by 50 points.
How should Warriors
50
get
points.
down?
Volt's gone down by 50 points.
That's
Scorpec
quite
Lord
a lot.
10. Scorpec's Destroyers 10 20. Ophidian Destroyers 10 20. Monolith 35's gone down. Locust Lord 5. Imitet's gone down by 5. Seros has gone down by 35. Big. All the good units have gone up.
Necrons have got a carrot called Imiter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the mummy.
Yes, from the mummy.
I did not know that.
He lives under a rock.
Where's Brenda
He's not
Fraser?
that nids. He's dead.
I did not know they had a carrot.
It's because they're not food for the NIDs, you know.
Yeah,
the metal.
yeah.
It's like they kind of chew it.
Can't
Alright,
remember
that's
that.
right. I think Necrons could be eventually digested by NIDs.
They have been in
They
the lore
would.
before, yeah.
Yeah, they would. This argument
Yeah.
that someone's had before says NIDs can't do it.
Yeah, they can.
They
NIDs can
And
eat
the thing
rock.
Is, the thing is, NIDs, even if they couldn't do it first, NIDs evolve to be able to do it.
I don't think a Ripper really cares what goes in his mouth as long as it goes in.
But they could, yeah. There's people out there saying that NIDs could not biomass from Necrons.
Like, you could technically say NIDs have got a fetish for nearly everything on the planet.
They eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these people saying Necrons would be the last survivors, no, they
You know what-
wouldn't.
You know what they do eat? Pre-order stock.
Fucking smash them with the
Yeah,
glass.
I would love to have loads of theories about NIDs and like where they came from and all that. But that's a different podcast.
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
one,
one, yeah.
entirely.
The Great War.
I've got a theory about them.
Another big loser, which I'm not sad about at all.
Oh yes.
Thousand Suns.
Oh, thank God. They were
Alex,
awful.
you deserve it. I'm sorry.
No, Alex has been doing good.
Oh no. I've got something we need to do at the end of the podcast just for Alex. I've been told to.
Yeah, I already know.
Oh, we need to do it.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll like
you'll
it. Trust
know.
me.
But
You'll
yeah.
like it.
No one tells me anything around here.
So I'll go through these individual because Aramon's gone up by 20. Aramon on disc 25. Exalted Sora 10 points. Exalted Exhauster on disc 10 points. Infernal Master 15. Magnus 30. Yes. Vortex Beast 20. Rubrics 10 20. Scarab Occult 10 20. Oh no, this one something's gone down. Cultists has gone down.
Cultists.
Minus 5, minus 10. Demon Prince has gone down by 30. Demon Prince with Wings has gone up by 5. The Defier's gone down by 10. Hey, it's not that bad. Land Raider's gone down by 10.
What did Alex say his list went up by? 200 or 300 points? Didn't he
About,
say?
yeah, 200-300 points.
200, yeah. Which is a lot.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't think Magnus went up enough.
I don't know.
How much he gives the armour?
It's a
What did-
big change.
What did
this.
Magnus go up by?
Magnus went up by 30, which is fine.
It's a
Annihilator,
lot.
Predator went up by 10, Destructor 5, Sorcerer 10, Sorcerer 8, Toner Armor 10, and the Vindicator gone down by 10.
To be honest, with all the other point increases, I guess Magnus ain't really that bad. Because you're paying for how much more points you're paying for your army. It's
the devastating wounds on them and that and stuff like that.
Well, it's a lot because when lists are going up by 200, 300 points, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
It's not. I don't know if they're doing a lot of devastating wounds, but the points are because the army was relatively small anyway. that's just probably just took them over the edge. They're not going to be. They'll be mid-table army easily.
I think they'll still be good.
They're still good.
I think Thousand Suns, you need to be clever with them.
Yeah, you do.
You need to be
it's a
clever.
big brain army.
Yeah. You're playing Thousand Suns. They are someone. If you're good with them, you are a good player.
Yeah.
Because they are hard. I could never play Thousand Suns.
I don't think they're going to They're not going to compete for winning tournaments. I don't think.
You might get the odd one. But
The odd one, but
they're not going to be
week in, week out. I don't think.
Well, I think that's my next game actually with Alex.
It should be fine.
Kill him. Get revenge.
Considering he turned around to me and he's like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Right. I don't mind playing against strong armies because I feel like if you want to get better as a player, you need to play into the strong armies.
You should play into them.
Or what's going to happen at a tournament, you're going to win you get lucky with your first game, then you're lucky with your second game, and all of a sudden you're playing these fucking top tier armies, and you feel like, oh, I've never, like that last tournament we went to, I'd never played Eldar before.
Yeah.
And I went to Eldar and literally I crumbled because I didn't know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
When now I'm thinking to myself, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done that.
Yeah.
So I don't mind playing into whatever.
I've only ever played Alex twice. He's beat me both times, but they've been really
He's given me my biggest loss.
fun games.
Where the start of my turn 2, I basically said I concede. And I don't like to concede, I hate it.
I've never been that bad against him.
That's how bad it was for me.
No, the fun games against him.
Yeah.
It literally, I think I had 2 big knights and 4 war dogs, and he killed 3 war dogs and a big knight first turn.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's a good game.
Yeah.
You're gonna do. I ain't got enough firepower to even do a dent, you know. Yeah. So.
Sure. But yeah, that's Thousand Suns.
Yeah. World Eaters next.
World Eaters.
Pretty much a decrease on everything minus the Forge theme. What went up? Decent drops everywhere. Probably not enough to bring them right up, but it's not going to hurt them at all.
Yeah.
Chaos Space Marines, a little bit of both, mainly decreases, but key units. Abaddon's gone up. Master Possession's gone up. Obliterator's gone up. Yeah, they needed to go up. And I imagine what's it's gone up as well? Where is it? Venom? No. No, it's not gone up. I'm surprised at that.
What? The
Forge Fiends.
Forge Fiends and all of them. Yeah, Forge Fiends not gone up.
Did it just say its name or has it gone down?
No, nothing. It's not on there.
Oh.
Just been in Point Legends.
Yeah, that's been there.
Oh yeah, these are just points.
But yeah, not too bad. Oh no, Forge Fiends had gone up by 15 points, which got missed off the list. Votann, big decreases.
Oh yeah, they've had a massive decrease.
Like 35 points on one unit.
Casually making them a whole army now.
Everything's gone down by a good 10-20%.
Yeah, what did Ash say? He could run them. He's gone from like running 30 models to 100 models now. He made a list.
Yeah,
that's a.
Well, the thing is, like,
there's one army what's coming up which is going to be really bad for hoarding now. But I think they're pity you can only pick 4 things to get a buff against. You have so many units.
We might as well do it. Tau.
Oh, wait, it's Tau next.
Is it Tau? Is it Tau you're on about?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's decent points changes. Like they haven't got many Dataslates, so
no. But
it's 15, about 500 points extra on the list you get from what you used to get. So 500 points.
It will definitely help them out.
They're going to have a lot. It's going to be the amount of shots they're going to do.
Yeah, I don't think they're that defensive either. So
you get in combat with them, they're fucked. But if you let them shoot you,
I don't know. They have got some good combat bolts.
Yeah.
No, you're on about.
No, Votann. We're not gone to Tau yet. Hold your horses.
Fuck the dwarf.
Just like the holding your models.
Yeah. Add mech. Points decreases across the board.
Yeah.
Like I say again, 10-20% again, but they need it. Yeah.
I'd hoping their army would get changed a bit, but hopefully when the new
they'll have the codex, so they ain't got long to wait.
Yeah.
GSC increases everywhere except the Genestealer is what went down. That's fine, but big things like Aberrants, 20 points, 40 points went up. Jackals have gone up. Ridge Runners have gone up. Yeah,
everything's gone up.
All of the good shit's gone up pretty much. Yeah. Imperial Knights, not a great deal. Helverins, Warglaves, Enchantment strikes went down by 30. Not massive changes, but there's not many units.
With the thing with like Knights and that is, as soon as you start increasing the points too much, it's like, okay, I can't physically have more than 2 units now.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden, like my two.
You don't have many units anyway.
No.
So you start.
Like, you got to be careful with Knights, because if you put like Knights up to like 600-700 points or something like that, all of a sudden you can't fit them in the armour. You have 2 Knights and that's it.
Yeah, but 2 Knights
and a couple of little war dogs.
Yeah.
So you're careful with that.
War dogs are.
I thought your phone just died there.
It's going to die. It's on 3%. Have you got a charger?
Where are you going to charge it?
Be right back. Wait. I'm pretty sure I can do the whole, I charge your phone with my phone bollocks.
No, because mine's iPhone. So you can't.
I'm only on 14% anyway.
You can charge it, but you're not going to be able to see it.
It's fine. Alright. Anyway.
We'll just speed it. We'll just speed it. Go.
Run it. Alright, so Eldar will buy a lot.
Yeah, they all went up.
Yeah, but probably not enough.
Basically, everything had an increase in Eldar.
Yeah.
Did the D-cannon platforms go up?
That's a lot. Support weapons, 20 points.
I feel like they needed more, but with a devastating wound change.
Yeah. It's got. They've gone up by a decent amount.
Yeah.
But it's probably not going to be enough. Still be good, but not. They haven't been nerfed into the ground. Next, Marines looks like. Obviously, slight increases, slight decreases, bit of both.
Nothing massive.
So they're getting a codex in, so it's like, why should we bother touching them?
They're not brewing. Custodes, increase on all the good shit.
Decrease on bad shit.
Land Raiders gone down. Yeah, stuff you don't see being taken gone down.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Nids, we'll talk about Nids on their own. Guard, a couple of things went up. Tanks went down.
Guard.
I know that. I think that's about them all. Other than we'll talk about what we know.
Yeah, do Guard.
Guard. All the Living Russes went down by 10.
Oh, they went by 10?
No, 10 to 30 points, depending on the variant and that. Tank Commanders went down, and Dawns went down.
Basilisk, did they go up?
Basilisk stayed the same. Manticores went up by 25 points, 250 points.
Making up for this, so everyone going.
Scout Sentinels went up by 10 points, so they're now 60 instead of 50. For some of the normal infantry squad, the Cadian squad and the Catachan squad all went down by either 5 or 10 points, which is nice.
It's a bit of a mix then.
All the Forge Road indirect went up by a lot, like doubled in points, some of them, but
because people are going to keep moaning about indirect until
until
eventually they say you can't use it no more.
They just carried the trend on by upping the points.
I did see someone online say, indirect should just hit on 6s. And then I was like...
Who said this? Custodian player?
Probably was.
And I was like, yeah, but you've got to remember, like, we're playing a war game, and indirect fire, artillery and all that is a thing. Like, the way I think they should have always done it is, have it hitting on 6s, but as soon as you score a hit, and it's going to be very complicated, I know they'd never do it, but as soon as you score a hit, then you get plus to hit with going into that unit unless they move. So you're forcing people to move positions, then it's 6 again.
Do you know what it should bring back with artillery units?
If you say templates, I will control you.
Mate,
the templates
bring templates back. I love
the templates were so fucking fun.
No,
just because you had to rock like 100 of them.
You know how long it takes, how much arguments it causes.
But agree there. The arguments, you usually always get the one dickhead like, no, it's a bit more that way or it's not that way.
Well, not even that.
You get them.
Because originally you had full hits and partials.
Yeah, because there is issues with it, but
it just takes too long.
It was fun. The templates were fun. The fact that you could roll it
No,
and it ends up over your own unit, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Because you'll have that thing, you'll shoot a blast weapon and there'll be a template, and you've done that shit on your scatter roll, it's gone and curved round the back of a building.
It makes it more fun. It's how hard
because you've gone and wanted your shot. Battle cannon's gone round the fucking back of the wall.
It's like, I'll tell you in real life, they don't fully always know where they're fucking shooting.
They do.
No, they don't.
It's really
No, they
accurate
don't.
now.
It's not fully accurate.
now.
They're a lot accurate
It's not
now.
fully accurate. It's accurate than it used to be, but it's not fucking fully accurate.
Where's the
This
friends?
room.
What? Aki, we are.
Yeah. But come on, Jed, would you like to see templates back again? In some way. Not
Just
like
say
they used
no.
to be, in some way.
See, I agree with Josh. They do take long,
They do take long.
and they cause arguing.
They do,
so I
yeah.
think that pure fact, no.
But in a friendly game.
But in a friendly game, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. See, both sides. I see both sides.
I personally think they should give the apocalypse ones up. You know,
Apocalypse,
the
big
big
ones, yeah.
fuck off ones.
The big fucking flamer one. And stuff like
Yeah.
that. Boom.
That's what we want. You'd love it if you're not hellhounds. The hellhounds? No. What are your bloody fire tanks called?
Hellhounds.
Hellhounds. You'd
Yeah.
love it if they had like a template what reached
No,
like
I hate
24
it.
inches.
I played it, I didn't like it.
The flamer ones are cool though. It's like literally like this is the flamer. I got all this unit in here. That's it.
You can tell who's the more competitive pair here, can't
You
you?
can tell who the nonce is. Him.
Filthy.
Oh, you can tell who. I thought you said you could. I thought you said you can tell we're all nonsense.
No.
I'm like, whoa, what?
I said you can tell who the nonce is.
Filthy fucking casual.
Fucking shit. It's about how much fun, Josh. You don't know what's fun.
Yeah, the fun.
I love it because you're casual, you're competitive, and I think I'm somewhere in between. So we get good all views of it. So
Filthy casual. You're just as bad.
Let us know in the comments. Would you like to see templates back, or
No.
just want me to shut the fuck up?
Tell
Josh.
Ash, shut the fuck up.
But yeah.
right,
But yeah, God. So that's had a bit of a mix.
Yeah. Bane Blades went down a little bit as well.
Playing with
are you ever going to take one?
Maybe.
He's not. No, he won't because he's.
He won't. 'Cause
competitive.
it can't fit anywhere.
Yeah, that's a problem. The terrain rules need to change for Bane Blades. We can take one.
Yeah,
We need to do American
You
style
can't-
where there's nothing
You can't
on the
actually
wall.
physically fit one, can you?
Plot planning bowling ball. But the thing, you just can't fight with the terrain. It needs a towering rule.
No.
Why? You got touch on terrain now?
Yeah, but still
Okay.
no. It should never have towering.
Why not?
It's a
Towering-
short little stubby tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
It's not a big
doesn't
walker.
It doesn't interact with the terrain rules.
I'm lucky for that.
Wholly within a Baneblade what's this size, when the terrain's like this big, how are you going to fit wholly within that?
Go play in
With
America.
great difficulty.
Exactly.
I think it should have deep strike.
But no, that'd be fucking stupid.
Trying this bad boy on the
Play with
board.
Deep Strike.
Bring back Ben, fuck's sake.
No, bring him
Should have
up.
went camping with Ben.
We're bringing Matt back. He's more fun.
Yeah.
It's more
If
logical.
Matt heard this, he'd have been out
Matt would be laughing. Matt will be laughing.
Just
Matt would be
squig off.
miserable like
The
you.
squig off gets towering.
It'd still be a bit.
Swing off and fuck off.
We start talking about.
Yeah, so God's bit.
Sorry,
of a mix.
if you give the Baneblade towering, it's just going to be really bad. I know it's still because it's massive and it can fit into like 4 different pieces of terrain.
It won't though, because it's all.
And then all of a
spaced
sudden
out.
you've got half the board covered.
You could do that with Knights now.
No, because they're not as big. They've only got half the footprint of one of them. Remember, you don't have to be facing the way you're shooting,
Yeah, I know.
so you can literally go and go.
Have you seen my
turn this.
basilisks in the corner?
Yeah, fucking parking lot.
Fucking the parking lot.
No, it just needs something to make them playable.
How much points are there?
Indirect.
I'm not fucking giving Baneblades indirect. Do you even listen to yourself sometimes? Fuck my life.
Indirect.
Amateurs, fucking the lot of you.
Indirect only hits on 6s. You would take it. You would take it.
I would not.
You would.
He
I
won't.
would
He's
not
boring.
take it.
Josh,
Shit.
Josh don't play for fun.
I know.
I
He
played
will.
to cause tears of my enemies. How I roll,
Bit pervert, aren't you?
making people cry.
Yes.
Well, anyway.
But anyway, Orks went on Orks.
Yeah, alls.
Orks.
Orks really kind of went under the radar, in a sense.
Trucks went up 10 points.
Trucks went up 10 points.
Still,
you're
take
you're still running 6 of them.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, an extra 60 points. Oh, I could have got another truck, but I'm not allowed another truck. I think the beast boss went up slightly, but he gets devastating wounds, so it makes sense. Knobs went down. Mega knobs went down. Because the thing that Orks do really struggle with is their AP, and that's where they get it from. So that's quite nice. They went down. I still think the battle wagon's too expensive, but
can't have more than. I think Orks will do better now into the Mets.
Yeah, I think Orks
now
definitely.
Mortal wounds have gone.
Yeah, I think running a whole army of Orks is going to be so hard to deal with now. Because
it's still got its hard counters.
Oh yeah.
But I think they are going to have a better time of it. Now they're not going to get overwatched by Wraith Knight and lose half of the guys.
Yeah.
Because they've just rolled a couple of 6s. Oh no. But I think there's going to be one of them.
I think Battle Shock's going to mess with them a little bit as well, actually.
Yeah, but when you've got like 12 units, does it really matter?
Yeah, because they're all going to fail Battle Shock and you're going to I can't control anything.
Just get better at rolling dice. Just past them. Just past them leadership saves. But I don't know. I think Orks are going to be better.
Yeah, I think Orks will be. I think
Orks
will get
one of them. They
better.
need to be ran right.
What?
Ran right
What's that?
by the player. Piloted well.
Oh.
Need to be ran right.
Yeah. Ran right.
Ran right.
I thought you were saying ram.
No.
I was like, ram right? Is that like some sex machine I don't know of? What the hell is this?
No, Jed, no. No.
Right, let's bring back. Right, Tau. Let's talk about Tau.
Oh wait, the squig off, they don't get points. What happened to that?
No, I think he didn't get touched. I don't know actually. I'm not
sure. Squig off. Probably didn't, to be fair. But yeah.
Tau, foot my life, Tau.
Yeah, Tau I feel like are going to shoot up now for the amount of point drops they got.
Tau was good before with the right player again.
But I feel like now they have become slightly horde. It's a hoardy shooty armour, which is worse than Guard. Now I reckon.
I think they were better at Guard anyway. Before.
It's not hard to beat humans, is it?
No, just in general, like they had better data sheets.
Yeah, I think they hit a little bit worse, but. But they're going down the Ork path. Obviously, lots of guns. Eventually, someone gonna hit.
Well, they still hit on force.
Yeah,
with +1 when they get marker-lighted and that.
Well, spotted, yeah. Nah, I think Tau are going to be one to watch because for how much they can fit in an army now, it's a bit. It's a bit like all of a sudden you're looking at like 11 tanks in an army quite easily. Hammerheads, and they've all got hunter killer missiles. I know they're only one shot each, but they can still do a lot of damage. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Seeker missiles.
Yeah, they'll be good. There'll be something to watch. I don't think there'll be like. I still think there's going to be a massive skill cap for them. I think they can easily go wrong.
Well, yeah, I think that
they're not a pick up and play army.
You got to play.
A good counter for them is fast armies. They can't deal with fast armies.
I don't know.
Because all you need to get 1 or 2 units in combat with them and they start crumbling. But then crisis suits went down, so you're going to see blobs of crisis suits probably back.
All deep rock, so it ain't gonna be in your lines at all.
They'll let you run up, and then all of a sudden you got another army behind you. Yeah, you're like, shit.
There'll be one to watch. I think they'll be up in top 6. I think
in the right hands.
In the right hands,
top 6. The right units.
The
right list.
Yeah, well, that's the case with any army. Right list, right
player, right list.
But I don't think they're like top 3, but top 6, yeah, definitely.
What about the NIDs or lack of them at the moment?
The NIDs.
Silence for the Norns.
We've had a mixture.
But they all just sat there on a pallet as well.
Fucking hell. My orders just sat on one giant pallet.
I bet it's a guy who's just stumped his toe.
Yeah.
I can't lift it up and save.
Lorry broke down the way from Warhammer to the warehouse.
Oh, imagine if you went around and just slashed all the tyres.
No, but you knew what it was. Yeah, that was me. That was all weird. Yeah, that's where I was on Thursday afternoon.
I respect it. So he was going against a load of fucking non-emissaries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
no one for you.
We had a mixture. Sadly, my precious boy, South Arjul, got up by a fucking lot.
How many?
Went from 305 to 330.
Look how they mess with my boy.
25 points.
25 plus a lot. That's a lot. It is. The Barbed Arjul went up 35 points.
Good.
No, 30 points. 30.
40, shit.
So yeah, but still.
We've just had a new codex, so shut up.
Can't see it yet. I don't know what's in it.
Yeah, you can't see it.
I can't see it.
You should have bought the digital one online.
I don't think you can do it.
Can't you do that no more?
Can't do that.
Oh.
No. You need to buy the actual codex to get the code.
Oh, that's
now,
bad.
yeah. You can't buy the digital no more.
You can't do that, no.
Swarmlord went up by 30 or 40 points. Tyrant, I can't remember what he went up. Xenophobes went up by a lot.
Yeah, they needed
Yeah, they went up, which I'm not surprised about because obviously there was an every NID list.
Yeah.
So they cost a lot now. Bivores went up by 5 or 10 points. Pyrovores are still the same, 30 points, which is a really surprise because they are
Quite decent.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get touched.
Good little tough unit for 30 points.
And they do acid spray as well and ignores cover. Like, still 30 points, and yeah, so I'm surprised they get. Rippers now 20 points a base.
And you can run them in ones? Or is it
Yeah,
twos?
one base.
You can just run them
You can run Rippers in one base now for 20 points.
So it's fucking annoying, ain't it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, make sure you screen out your corners.
Rats aren't the cheapest unit no more. It's so
You
disappointing.
did have one little Ripper base that's pop up now. T-Factor's got hit
Good.
because of the acid spray.
Yeah.
What else got hit? Trying to fucking remember. The ones that went down, Lictors went down. Deathleaver went down. Parasite went down.
Yeah.
And I think that's good because as soon as you got within 12 of them, they died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They weren't very defensive at all.
No, they had. Obviously, Deathleaver's got 4 pill and the normal Lictor's got 5 up involved. But as soon as you get within 12 of them,
Yeah.
you just done. They die too easy.
Leave me alone.
But yeah, they went down. Basically, I think the Maleceptors went up, but only like 5 points or 10 points.
Yeah.
X-Screen stayed the same.
Yeah, fair.
But
See, the X-Screen I've always felt was a bit hit and miss, so I'm glad that stayed the same.
I only ran one on the list. I'd rather run the two. The Maleceptors were better than the X-Screen because the Maleceptors they had a strength 10 and it was combat as well, whereas X-Screen's only shooting. So it's like, yes, with the X-Screen, if it hits a unit, you get to re-roll your ones with another unit, which is good, but the Maleceptors just, I don't know, felt better. Less range, way less range, but Maleceptor's got an invul save, you've got better toughness, you've got shooting and combat.
Yeah.
They fill different roles.
Yeah.
And I guess your Spore Mine spam's no good no more because you can only shoot one. Well, you can only appear one now.
Yeah. So
And it's that unit was not eligible to shoot, so they can't do actions. Because most of them say you have to be eligible to shoot to do it. But so they're dead in the water now. Unfortunately.
This is. Did they change that? Did they rectify that rule? Because it's still, every unit still is technically eligible to shoot.
Yeah.
So you can still do it.
Yeah.
But it says if they're not equipped with range weapons, right?
No. Well, this is why they need to change it.
Nothing changed.
Every unit is technically eligible to shoot. So
Yes. Like if you're in combat and you've got a pistol, you're technically eligible to shoot, so you can
Just
do it.
overwatch that one Spore Mine. Fuck off.
yeah.
Leave me alone.
But what else? I've probably missed loads. I can't fucking remember off by heart. But mainly the big units went up and
All the good stuff what been used.
went up.
Yeah.
That's the general consensus.
We missed any armors?
I'm trying to think what else. I'm pissed off about South Hydro though. I am pissed off about that.
Boo hoo.
Fucking my boys got hit.
My boy.
But we'll see what the Codex brings when it's I was going to say, there is some NID players over fucking reacting. Like, come on, stop cancelling your fucking orders because you're not happy about the points. Shut up, you cunts. Fuck off and play your army. We don't want you in that high fleet.
No, you can't be like that.
No, they are. Literally, there's been ones like, oh, I'm not happy with these points. I'm cancelling my pre-order. Shut the fuck up, you twat. Funny Custodes players, actually.
Right. This is one thing with points. Yeah, everyone all automatically goes, "Oh, my army's shit now. The points have gone up." Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's only literally going to fluctuate you a little bit when it comes to like the overall thing. You just have to adapt and deal with it.
I don't know. 200 points is quite a lot.
Is it?
It's 10%.
Yeah, 10%.
Just change it out for
Big
other stuff.
change.
I'd say I'm not happy with the points changes, but I know it needs to be done.
The thing is, you don't know what you're getting because you haven't read through your rules.
Well, that's it. Exactly. We're literally getting a codex, and we don't know. That's why these people are massively overacting.
Like, probably for a good reason. Like, they were getting used too much.
Yeah, xenophobes, biovores.
Yeah,
literally was getting in every single list. So
just try and make a better internal balance with the codex.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So we literally don't know what's going to be in the book.
Yeah.
So
Like, might be some nice synergies with what would affect them units, what made them OP.
Yeah.
But now they've got the points, it's like, you're probably not worth doing that now.
Yeah.
But it probably still is. And it warrants at point level.
So that's why I'll see what we get.
Well, yeah, until you get the codex in your hands, you don't really know.
Yeah.
You've seen some of the previews, it looks decent.
Yeah, some of the stuff we have seen is decent. Like the
Sound Crusher, that's shit.
Well,
thank God.
I don't know, I think it's usable.
I think it's usable.
Yeah, but it's not.
But I don't think it's
not Crusher of old.
It's not the best one.
I think the best one's that...
the Vanguard.
No.
Not the Vanguard, the...
Eliminate... Is it Incinerate? No. Eliminator Swarm? The one where they can regen all the wounds.
No.
I think that one's the best. Easy.
It's between the Vanguard one and the Psychic one. They're the top.
I've not seen the Psychic
from
one.
From what Matt was telling me last weekend.
The Vanguard one's one with all the lictors and
all the lictors
and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a very high skill level.
It's the one where you literally deploy all your units. You have 3 units at the front, and then if you don't get first time, it's like, bring them back then. So yeah, like you say, there's a lot of trickery with it.
Yeah, it's more of a Genestealer cult.
Sounds like being a pussy to me.
You can have like a blob of Genestealers just sitting there. You get first turn, boom, already in your face. Which is and if you don't get first turn, just take them off, put them back.
Yeah, it should be good though.
It should be good. I'm excited whenever it fucking
By the sound of it, they've added a lot of flavour. So
yeah,
a lot of
fun. I think the best thing as well about it, there's a mixture for everyone. But also you got monster players, you got people who play like real tactical. So there's a flavour for everyone.
Swarm.
And so you got massive horde armies. So it's a nice mix, which is fun. Who else? Is that everyone?
Grayknights.
Grayknights had mainly a decrease.
Yeah. That's what they needed.
Yeah.
Problem is that going to be enough? They'll be a lot better than they are now.
I don't think they are.
The armies.
I think it's going to help them, but I don't think they're going to
itself.
be anywhere special.
I think they're mid.
Yeah, I think
Mid
they're
top.
Yeah.
Personally, but it depends on the player again. Right player. Saying the right player playing Deathgaurd at the minute.
Yeah. Well, it's like everyone.
Well, Alex nearly lost to Deathgaurd with his 1,000 sums.
Yeah.
It was a very close game.
It's one of them. I think it's going to be 2-3 weeks after this weekend. That's when you're going to start to see how it's going to shake down and that. I think there's going to be a couple of outliers. What else is going to surprise people?
You need the big tournaments. As soon as the big tournaments happen, LGT. You'll see them.
Yeah, it'll be all from like not this weekend, next weekend when everything starts.
So should we have a prediction for our top 3 armies? We reckon.
You can if you want.
I reckon it's going to be the top 3. I don't know particularly order what they're going to be in, but I think it's going to be Tau, Eldar, and Nids.
Nids? No, I won't put Nids there.
I'll put Nids there.
That's. I don't know about Nids.
I reckon Nids.
I agree. With an attitude like that, they won't be.
No. And without the models, you won't ever get them. So I don't think they really deserve them.
If no one's ever come out, they definitely won't.
How can we have a nice win rate if we ain't got our models?
3D print,
Yeah, I agree with Eldar. I'd probably agree with Tal. The 3 I said yesterday, I think it's changed. I said Eldar, Thousand Suns, and I think it was Grayknights, and maybe it was with someone else. I think it's changed now. I'll say, still saying Eldar. Probably say Tal. Third one, probably. I don't know actually. Third one.
So yeah, I think Tau are the ones going to stand out.
Orks.
Sort of Orks. Possibly. But
Could be way wrong. Could be 3 other armies, but we'll see.
yeah, we'll just have to see. We're filthy casuals, remember?
Yeah, we're filthy casuals.
So our opinion don't matter.
Yeah, we don't know nothing. Yeah, this fucking dickhead over here.
When you just park in the back of the corner and shoot in direct.
When you play boring out, I'm just going to sit here in the corner all game and do nothing. That's it, game done, finished.
Cry like a little bitch when Angron comes up and claps your cheeks.
Yeah. That's horrendous.
It's like when he moves a model, you're like, shit, he actually moved a model? Fucking hell, Josh, calm down.
You can't retreat any further, bitch.
He does that one move a model and he starts sweating. He's like, oh, fuck.
The tank's got a little bit of sweat dripping down the side. Why are you making me move?
Shocking display.
Come on, surely you got predictions. What armies do you think are going to go higher up the list?
Yeah.
What?
But I'm not 100% confident with it.
We're not going to judge you.
It's called a prediction for a reason, Josh.
Eldar.
Yeah.
I agree. Probably not necessarily the top, but close. I think Chaos Knights and
Mech Point.
I'd like to say Tau. Is either Tau? Yeah. It just all depends on the player with Tau because they're very fucking hit and miss. Either Tau or Grayknights, top 3, depending on the player. I think they'll be like switching in and out. I think Custodes probably not now. They'll drop a couple of places, top 6.
Yeah.
I think the core changes to the squad size and the amount of free strats they can get is going to hurt them more than anything. Imperial Knights are going to get hurted because they're more geared towards the bigger knights.
Yeah.
I think the Tyranids is going to hurt them, but I don't think it's going to hurt Chaos Knights as much because they've mainly relied on armored war dogs. And they're phasing through.
We do have the cheapest knight now, big knight.
Yeah, but I don't think it was big knights where it is. I think it's just armored spam and war dog spam personally.
Like you're getting very close now to 2 war dogs that you can into one knight, big knight.
So I think especially with like the list,
it's like 60 points in it.
Especially the list you run with all the havocs. I think it does. At the minute, especially with like how Eldar are going to be playing now, there's going to be a lot of infantry based.
It's quite funny you say about Chaos Knight, because I've just thought then, I'm like, well, they've got all the cannons, all the chain cannons, so they don't care about hordes. They've got the thermal spears, which as soon as they're getting close,
it's a stat check.
I don't care how much tough you are. Boom. I think Eldar will still keep them at arm's length. I think Eldar will be a hard one, but I don't think lots of Tau will bother them. Don't think lots of Orks would bother them.
Yeah.
Because
I think you might have a problem against Orks.
Orks don't have much in the way to deal with tough units.
Yeah, but the problem is like a lot of Orks.
Orks are just weight and number.
Yeah, but then I've got the strat to move through them. So I'm not bothered about boxing.
Move through buildings anyway, so you don't really care.
Like it's move through bottles and models.
Yeah, so it's one of them. I think they'll definitely be up there, but I think it's going to be it's not a pick up and play army again. Most of them are not now. And that's one good change. What's come out of it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
you can't just go and pick the army up at one weekend and just go 4-1.
You're not paying to win no more.
No,
you're not paying to win, which is good.
I think.
They'd probably fuck up your order anyway.
I generally think Grayknights is going to be very difficult to play.
Unless you're Space Marine.
Yeah.
Well, no, Grayknights
are very difficult to play because they're not forgiving enough, because the points didn't go down enough.
Imagine if they had Phantasm.
No.
Imagine that.
Eldar, yeah, they're still good. They're probably where they need to be now. Didn't nerf them too much. I'll probably see them dropping another nerf come January. Just on a key couple of units.
Dude, but it all depends on what the win rate is.
Yeah.
That's it. This
But it won't be anything massive.
No, it won't be like what it is now.
I think they're about there. I think they've either gone just right or not quite enough. But until you start seeing games come in,
yeah,
because it's all these outliers at the minute. That's the problem.
You want to get the thing is though, you want to get the pay to win people are going to disappear.
The thing is now, guard artillery spam will do really well against Eldar. Now the Grayknights have gone.
So you got all the warp spires in your face.
That's the problem, but that's the thing you want to be shooting at. All that low T blast comes into its own.
Well, that's one of the reasons.
It's more of a game
main reason why I take all the Havoc launchers.
Yeah.
It's like, you can hide from there.
Thing is now, Eldar are still good,
but they're going to run a lot more troops now.
You've got more of a game into them now than it's an auto loss, which is where it should be.
Yeah.
But I think I need to see it.
And I think you're not going to see Eldar in the top 10. Like you're going to see.
It's not going to be like it was before.
No, and that's actually because it was getting boring.
2 or 3, I think.
It was getting fucking boring. And this is overall, I think it's been a good.
I think it's going to be interesting. You're not going to the London GT, ain't it?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. You'll have a good lot of players there.
I'm interested to see what actually armies are there.
There'll be everything there.
Yeah, and that's what it should be.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. Not just fucking Eldar, Custodes, fucking Genestealer, fucking Knights.
Nice.
Yeah, Knights. It's fucking. It's nice. I want to see that. I want to see all the Orks. I want to see. I don't know.
You'll see that anyway. There's always going to be a few people there who don't give a fuck about the meta.
Yeah,
but you won't see like 10%, 20% of all players playing one faction.
Yeah. Good.
All outside of Marines anyway, but that's because it's Marines.
But I think overall it's been good.
It's definitely a step in the right direction. They've done more than I thought they were going to do when it comes to the core rules.
The real 10th edition will begin now.
I won't go that far. I still think there's issues.
Yeah, but there's issues with everything.
But the main issues are gone.
There's always issues.
Yeah.
Well, there's one thing they do need to sort out. Bring templates back.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say they need to get rid of Dark Eldar.
Oh no!
No, they won't.
Oh, that's what we didn't talk about. Dark Eldar. What happened with them?
I haven't seen any points back to
I'm
assuming they've gone down in price.
I haven't seen nothing at all.
They've had no core rule. They've had no changes to the rules.
Ben's not mentioned nothing about them, so nothing's happened at all.
Nothing's been mentioned that I've heard of. I'm assuming it's just points reductions, but not enough. So I've not heard anything bad or good about them. So I just imagine they've just had a 5-10% points reduction.
Yeah, probably. I think that's everyone. Every covered points.
Marines.
Marines just.
Marines. They got the new codex.
They're going to drop the new codex and they're going to be better.
Yeah. That's it.
That's about it. That's everything I can think of. But yeah.
I think that's it.
I think that is it. You lot can tell me what you're going to say at the end now.
No.
Oh,
it's not the end yet.
Oh, it's not the end yet.
This is a clip.
A clip?
Yeah, you'll find out in a bit.
No, put it in a
clip.
No, put it on the clip.
Clipped.
For fuck's sake.
Put that out. No, I apologise to our friend Jed.
I am hard of hearing.
If you want to see Jed off the podcast, thumbs up.
No, it's not getting fun.
No.
If you want to see Josh off the podcast,
no,
hit the like button.
I like him.
No, he's
the yin to my yang.
Stop touching me.
See? He's the yin to my yang.
Stop touching me, Jed. It is too warm for this bullshit.
Oh, you love it.
But no, I just want to mention the charity thing I did again. I found out the other day that it's the donation is open till November for it.
You already took my money.
Yeah, no, but see, I found that the donation is still open till November, which I'm a bit surprised about.
Oh, that's good.
And
does that mean you've got to do it again?
No, it means he did it too quick.
No, I did. He had a month to do it, but I'm saying.
That means you've got to do it again?
Next year, yeah.
Double or nothing.
Do you know what you could do?
Double or nothing.
Buy it to Warhammer World.
He won't do that.
And
Yeah,
complain.
he can get his codex. Yeah.
Just buy that. Oh, fuck your delivery, mate. I'll pick
So
it up.
if you get up at like 5 o'clock, you might make it there
Make-
for opening time.
Yeah, get Deliveroo.
You've got to
Get
work.
Deliveroo
I've
app.
got to work this weekend.
Don't be silly, you don't work.
I've got to work this weekend.
Well, you don't work after 6 o'clock.
That's
After
been
12
illegal,
o'clock
yeah.
on a 6.
There's been a royal. There's been
Fuck's
a,
sake, I butchered that.
there's been a royal fuck up by a company. So we've got to work.
Is it GW?
Probably was.
Yeah, it's
Probably
it's
was.
logistics at Games
Oh,
Workshop.
imagine that. There's a massive fuck up and
Yeah.
the other one is
Ash
gonna
is
pick-
personally coming round with everyone's Norns Deliveroo, Norn
Fuck that. I'll just take it for myself.
He had one job.
Fuck
And all
that.
them
now it's going
disappointed
to
players.
But yeah,
So he went to
so
prison.
Well, it's stealing, ain't it?
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
but I'm currently.
You don't even
I've
need
done
to spend
this.
a lot.
I've raised £290. I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Is it hard?
Oh, you're such a prick. You really are.
I don't want to see him cycle. I want to see him do a challenge.
I don't want to see him sweat, so no.
True.
Eating challenge.
No, you can't do an eating challenge. Sean.
Warhammer challenge.
No, that's boring.
Why, you get all salty?
That's PJ.
Oh, you said it now.
Yeah, cut that bit out.
Oh, it's in there,
No,
mate.
it's in there. It's in there. But no, that was just a quick mention of that. So if you still do want to donate, it'll be a link there. Thank you very much if you do. I think we've covered everything. We've pissed everyone off. You've pissed me off.
Yes.
You're a cunt.
I'm happy.
You've pissed everyone off listening. I've probably pissed everyone off listening. It won't be the first and it won't be the last.
Boycott.
Jed's it's been Jed.
What's that,
Made everyone-
boycott?
Made everyone laugh.
Did you just say boycott?
Do you need a fucking hearing aid? Boycott.
And before
alright then.
before we end it,
Bit worried then.
let's do it,
Right,
Josh.
in solidarity for Alex and these nerfs.
What?
Alex, I'm sorry, mate.
Oh my god.
The people listening to the podcast have no idea what's happened, but yeah, that's why you have to watch as well.
It was a short joke.
Short joke, inside joke, but
I know the joke.
oh, you know the joke.
I know the joke.
Why are you turning your nose up at this?
Because it's stupid. I don't want to see inside five.
It's alright, man. The shoe's on the other foot, isn't it?
What, do you want me to do it?
No, not really.
Oh, exactly.
Do it on him.
No,
Do
I
it on
will
him.
leave. I will rage quit
Nah,
this.
I had too much hip
Podcast.
thrust.
Wait, you ready for the podcast? Jed, do it. Jed,
This
do
one,
it.
not this one, not others.
Jed, do it. But yeah, I think that's it. No one else had it, did they?
No.
No.
That's it.
I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah. Cheers for listening, cheers for watching, see you next time.
See you next time.